Welcome back to a new Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. You know? So, I do have something new today that I've never heard of before. Apparently, this is coming from a restaurant that I never expected would actually finally do some kind of box meal, or some kind of something similar to a box meal. They call it a Hut meal. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They call it a Pizza Hut box. Yes, I'm talking about Pizza Hut. Yeah, it's my Hut box. So what it is you have a choice of like 6 different items. You get either a half a melt or a personal pizza or one of the other options that they have. I don't remember what they all are. And then you get a side, which is either French fries or a 4-piece boneless chicken wings, which you can get either buffalo or honey barbecue. In this case, I chose to get the new melt. The new melt is called the the cheeseburger melt. So it's basically a Pizza Hut melt that has cheese on top of the crust and the hamburger and bacon and everything in the inside. I've never had one of these before because they're brand new. And then they also give you a side of like the, I guess you would say that's the sauce, like, yeah, it's like a sauce that's kind of similar to like a Big Mac sauce style sauce. So I've never actually had this before. I thought about it once or twice, and since I heard about it recently, and so I decided to go ahead and give her a try. I'm going to be really honest. This doesn't look super appetizing, but it might be pretty good. The beef tastes all right, but this melt just looks like it's a little. I think they might have overdone it a little bit. Because it's brown all over. It's not even cooked right. In fact, the crust is real thick and kind of crappy looking. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it. First things first is, I've had problems with this Pizza Hut before. This is the Pizza Hut on 49th Street in Pinellas Park. I've had problems with them before. I actually ordered like a 16-piece honey barbecue boneless wings and a 2-liter, and it came to nearly $30. That night in particular, I had been imbibing, and I was a bit inebriated. Needless to say, since I was inebriated, I didn't want to drive. Well, I sit around and I'm waiting for like an hour and a half. Keep in mind, I live 5 minutes from the Pizza Hut. So I'm waiting like an hour and a half. And I call the Pizza Hut and I'm like, hey, look, I don't know what's going on, but you guys are taking way too long. So the guy gives me an attitude and I'm like, look, dude, I don't even want to talk to you. Let me talk to your manager. So I talk to the manager, and the manager straight off starts cussing me out, calling me dirty names. I don't know if there's a new manager there now, but they do need a new manager if not. Because this dude was just cussing me out for absolutely no reason. I told the dude he's an ass, a butthole. And I literally was like, look, dude, if you really have a problem, you can come down here and we can deal with it. Because it was crazy that I was waiting an hour and a half. And then now this is the first time that I've ordered since then. That's been almost 2 years ago. And yeah, I mean, this thing already looks kind of horrifying as far as how much cooking they did to it. They clearly almost burned this thing alive. Well, dead, but either which way, they clearly burned it up pretty badly. So I'm hoping it's worth anything at all. This does run $6.99 for the half melt and the fries, which I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. The value is really not there. 2 thumbs down for the value. Well, a thumb and a half melt down for the value. Because honestly, this is kind of like, I'm kind of horrified on what I'm going to bite into right now because it looks like it's just a crunch filled. It's not soft or and anything generally easy on the teeth, I can already tell. Okay. Here's where I'll start. The sauce tastes nothing like Thousand Island dressing. This is some kind of weird sauce that's supposed to be like Thousand Island dressing. And the beef on this is not actually beef. To me, it tastes like sausage. And yeah, so let's see if we can... I don't even know how you're supposed to dip it when it's this fried. Like, see, I gotta literally split it in half in order to dip it. Now, the cheese inside looks really good. And this has supposedly beef, but I'll say sausage, and bacon. But yeah, I had to rip the whole thing in half in order to even be able to fit it in the little tiny container that they gave me. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so it's alright, but the sauce is just off. It don't remind you of like special sauce, like mac sauce or Thousand Island dressing, I guess you could say. It does kind of have an off taste. The bacon is real fatty too. It's like, it don't even taste like regular bacon. Like you actually get, like, without all the ligament, I guess you could say, of the pig, so to speak. I'm going to dip one more time. Just try it one more time. Just see if I can. Nah. If it wasn't new, I don't think I would have gotten this. Especially after trying this, I know I won't get this again. First off, they lied, because this is definitely... You can see it right there. That's definitely sausage. That's not beef of any kind. I mean, it's beef, but it's beef sausage. Clearly. The bacon is fatty. They definitely overcooked this thing. The cheese on top, I'm really not impressed with, because that just looks like they tried to rip off Taco Bell. The dipping sauce that comes with this is terrible. And to be perfectly honest, I don't even know if a French fry... I'm going to try one of the French fries. There's a French fry that they got now. Because apparently they got French fries. I'm going to try the sauce with the French fries. Maybe that'll... Well... The French fries are subpar too. It reminds me of like the fries that they have at Long John Silver's, except for Long John Silver's fries are way better. They just look like Long John Silver's fries. And if anybody knows anything about Long John Silver's, if you know, you know. If you don't, you just don't know, I guess. But Long John Silver's fries are always much better than a lot of places. These kind of remind you of them, but they don't taste like them. Although I will say, the fries are definitely better than the melt, so my suggestion is either go to a different Pizza Hut than the one on 49th Street in Pinellas Park. And I'm absolutely no sponsor. They're absolutely no sponsor for me. Because I wouldn't let them sponsor me. I don't want to ruin my channel that bad. Anyhow. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm just going to go ahead and call it. The melt's not that good. It wasn't worth it. For value, 2 thumbs down. For presentation, clearly, because it's burned up, 2 thumbs down. And overall, 2 thumbs down. This is not the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Of course, I should have expected it from Pizza Hut, because Pizza Hut, since the 90s, has gone downhill so far that at this point, it's almost at rock bottom. I'm amazed that Pizza Hut still exists, because they're the Domino's of the pizza world. That's right, I said it. Because Pizza Hut and Domino's both suck nowadays. I don't know what happened, but these were 2 of the biggest restaurants in the 90s. Names everywhere. Pizza Hut on the Nintendo games. Pizza Hut on the whatever. Domino's on Ninja Turtle movies and all this other stuff. There was so much Domino's and Pizza Hut throughout the 90s because of their quality. Was so good. And what happened to Pizza Hut and Domino's now? I have no clue, but obviously corporate does not care. PSA to Domino's and Pizza Hut, all franchisees and all corporate. You guys might want to step it up a notch because you're not really doing very well. When Papa John's has it over you, you're really not doing well because Papa John's even has more inspiring ideas than both Domino's and Pizza Hut. So think about that one, guys. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and let Mr. Predicto do his thing because this is just annoying me. Mr. Predicto, does this hamburger melt from Pizza Hut suck?
Now is not the right time to tell you.
Mr. Predicto, can you quit being unpredictable and tell me if this hamburger melt sucks?
Definitely yes.
Exactly. He told me it wasn't the time and then he said yes. At least he knows what he's talking about eventually. Mr. Unpredictable, everybody. Enjoy Mr. Unpredictable, aka Mr. Predicto. So, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. I want to say thank you to all you lovely people that have stayed to the end of the video. I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. And if you haven't subscribed, please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell in the box below. Also, I am looking for sponsorships currently for the channel. So if you're a food company or any otherwise kind of company, tech company, whatever, I'm more than willing to do a sponsorship with you for a negotiable fee. Please do contact me at foodreviewswithphatty at gmail.com. That's foodreviewswithphatty. And of course, to sponsor me, why not? So please do contact me about business immediately. This is the end of the video, so thank you very much for coming to watch the video. All of you who have, like, subscribe, ring the bell. And if you want to see me do a review of something, please put it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to review whatever you want me to review. Now I'm going to call it a day because it is a day. And of course, as always, Food Reviews with Fatty out.